Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and I'm here to take over Nerdarchy once again and show you a couple of really cool comic books that I think you're going to like. Alright guys, let's get started, but I'm going to move over here really quick. Okay, so check this out. We have got, I'm just going to show you the comic books because, anyway, The Incredible Hulk actually returns right here in The Avengers, issue number 684. This is part 10 of 16 of The Avengers. Now, not only does The Incredible Hulk return, he's actually going to be called the Immortal Hulk at this point. Yes, he is officially considered to be immortal. So we got a return issue here. More than that, we find out who the traitor in the Avengers is, and on top of that, once this particular run ends, once we get to issue number 16, the following issue is going to bring the Avengers back to issue number 1, where everything is going to be rebooted. So, and not a total reboot, but we're going to get a fresh start, as it's called. So, jump on it now. It's a really good time to do that, and yeah. The Thing and the Human Torch in the Marvel 2-in-1. So far, it's The Thing and the Human Torch. Pretty soon it's going to be the Thing and Dr. Doom as the infamous Iron Man. I love this story. Chip Zdarsky is writing this. This guy is amazing. This is an amazing story. Guys, I always talk to you about Mr. Miracle. Here's issue number 7. With this particular issue, guess what happens? Something that very rarely ever happens in the DC universe. We get a new character. What new character? Big Barda and Mr. Miracle have a baby. It actually happened. You want to know its name? Boy or girl? Check it out. Lastly, I'm going to point out a graphic novel. Okay, this is a graphic. The difference between a trade paperback and a graphic novel is that a trade paperback is just a collection of other comics, but a graphic novel is standalone. You're not going to find this in regular comic book form. So this is a brand new Hal Jordan Green Lantern story. This is completely different from anything that you've ever seen before. Hal Jordan is actually an astronaut in this, not a test pilot for Ferris aircraft. So this is completely different. You get to find out that the Green Lantern Corps is radically different, so much so that it's actually not in existence at this point. They were destroyed by the Manhunters. Guys, this is a fantastic alternate universe take on the Green Lantern story. I highly recommend getting this. This is called Green Lantern Earth 1. Seriously, there's a whole Earth 1 series out, and it's really good. All right, guys, I also may have been doing a little bit of gadgeteering to get a general sense of what's going on in the Marvel FASERIP game. So you want to get a little bit of that? Here's a taste. So you just look at all sorts of things like that. But let's say you want to build something else like really crazy. And one of the things I thought to build is, let's build a house. All right. So we can look on page 56 for building a house. All right. And first off, really quick, let's just also jump over to, what is it, page 67 in the Player's Handbook? Page 68. No, yeah, page 67. Sorry, we're not there yet. So page 67. We're just going to look at, that's where it talks about building other things. And there'll be 2 big examples there, one for building a missile, one for developing a medical scanner, right? So building other things, they give you certain suggestions for other things that you could potentially do with it. One of the things they also do on the very next page, page 68, is they talk about other modifiers to effective cost. Now, this is important. Oh, look at that. There's actually a third thing here, a viewer to look at other dimensions. So this kind of sounds like the Runaways TV show on Hulu. So other modifiers to effective cost for miscellaneous items would be +2 column shift if the device cannot normally be seen. So if you got some kind of device that is hidden, camouflaged, and I'm not just talking about camouflage like how you put some sticks on it or you put a Gila suit on top of it. No. Like genuinely, it's designed that you should not be able to see. It's got some kind of cloaking device on it. All right, that's something entirely different. So +2 column shifts for that. Okay, why am I talking to you here again? Up here. So, further things that I've done on my channel besides reviews for these and so many more comics, including there's one comic called Infidel, which is an absolute horror comic. Oh my God, I highly recommend this comic. But more than just comics like this, okay? Independent comic come out on Monday. I do regular comic book reviews all throughout the week. And I will also do Explained in a Minute. I do 2 per week. So I just did Jonah Hex on the recent Saturday. Guys, I also did a Spotlight on Story for Jonah Hex. So we're actually going to be talking about an origin and more story. It's called No Way Back. It's, guys, Jonah Hex is probably the perfect anti-hero. The archetypical anti-hero is going to be the Punisher. The most popular anti-hero is going to be Batman. But Jonah Hex, man, this guy is fantastic. All right, guys. Aside from that, again, I'm also doing a new series called On the Horizon, where I will talk about upcoming things in the comic book universe related in all. So DC Comics is going to be doing a new imprints series. So they're going to be doing a young adult focused, a child focused, and an alternate universe focused imprint. So 3 different imprints besides their main continuity. So that's good. So books like the Green Lantern Earth 1, you don't have to worry about, hey, is this in continuity? Is it not in continuity? No. All of these things that are not in continuity anymore, while they used to be called Elseworlds, now they're actually going to be called Black Label. So you got the Zoom and the Ink also. That's INK, not INC dot. So a whole bunch of new series, and I'm going to talk about that in exasperating details in my On the Horizon story. And also, just today, I talked about Marvel's Fresh Start. I just mentioned how the Avengers is going to reboot. It's actually the Marvel Universe. Not going to reboot, but it's going to be a fresh start. So a whole new take, a good jumping on point for everybody. And I'm going to give you my opinions on that in a rather long video, but very detailed. All right, guys, that is going to be it for me. Nerdarchy, it's yours again. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.